You.
Testing.
Oh, that
Okay.
works. That's perfect.
Yeah,
I can
perfect.
hear myself. I started my stream. I'm gonna post this to a couple discords. Streams. Fuck. That's not what I want to do. North commentary.
It's interesting. Do you think people have Oh, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
No, go
Talk about it
ahead.
later. No. We'll talk about it later.
Oh well, kept not for stream, huh? Ooh, too bad.
No. What I'm realizing is it's just shit talk, and it doesn't matter. We can talk about it on the stream. I was just wondering, like, do you think people? It seems like people have moved away a little bit from specific encounter DPS, and so it's like nobody looks at overall encounters. Everyone looks at total encounter and trash, and then they look at individual encounters to see how people did on individual encounters.
Yeah.
Damn, man, they put the pumpers like.
Yeah, let's look at the roster right now then.
It's really interesting to me. Are we live, by the way?
Yeah, we're live.
It's really interesting to me that I thought mages would do really well on trash and then fall behind on the bosses. But across the raids, what we're seeing is that the mages actually keep up on the single target because of the ignite, but it's on the trash that they fall behind. And I wonder if that's because the warrior cleave is just so strong, or whether they're being a bit conservative because nobody wants to die and lose their world buffs.
Yeah.
And it'd be interesting to see as time goes by on the tier, as we do the last week or two, how do the mages do on trash?
Yeah, shoot, I didn't get a timer. I'm just getting my phone out for a timer. Starting now.
Man, look at them. All right. Well, good luck to that, guys.
Yeah, good luck. Best time clear 62 minutes. They're trying to beat that, of course. That probably isn't going to be the big issue here, but we only have two perspectives here. No one else gave me a link, even though I know there's some other streamers in this raid. But we got A-Track and Richard. So we have a hunter and a warrior tank. They have to still put their auto pass loot on. What was that?
Yeah, no, so I really like the composition of this raid. It's a little different. They run 6 resto shaman. The only one of our raids that does, which means if you actually look,
there's got 5 shamans though in the raid. What?
Sorry, who didn't turn up then?
I don't know. But I know that they have some of their shamans. Their enhancement right, but they actually heal most of the time.
Yeah, except in AQ they've stopped doing that. In AQ they've been all basically healing.
Okay.
The one thing they have is they have a shadow priest. So
who's the shadow priest?
Yeah, they have a Ripstein as a shadow priest.
Ripstein, okay.
So I see Espard, Eldwin, Sally. BCS. And Stay High. So Rohan. I don't see Rohan on that list there. Okay, so they lost one tonight. So I wonder who they've got to fill. It's going to be a melee looking at it. So yeah, they run a slightly different comp. They run 4 locks and 5 mages. Most of our raids run 6 and 3.
That's actually a lot of locks. But
yeah,
one too many.
4. And I think and then they run the 6 shamans, although tonight's only 5. So that's interesting to me that they do that. That I agree with you. The problem with warlocks is you do fall behind a little bit on the damage. The mages just outpace you with that ignite.
Yeah.
But in this raid, their pumpers, their high DPS is last week it was Grecia. Grecia came first overall, although Wedges, which is Jesus, is very close behind. And honestly, Azalea just amazing as a rogue and almost beat them. I mean, it was 100,000 damage, but it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of nice. A-Track was gonna have like the total damage down the bottom right, so we'll have to track that during all the raid.
Yes, you see Azalea winning there. Ooh.
Yeah, Azalea does. I mean, the only thing is trash happened. Burning did go down. Man, there's always somebody goes down. It seems to always be a warrior. I wonder what happened exactly, but it's always something different.
I wish they'd select the mobs. This is one of the things on my warlock. I always pass really badly on Scarum because I always make sure I'm putting up Curse of Tongues, and because it really helps with the kicks, especially on the splits, and so it means you lose multiple seconds of DPS. And I find on raids where people die like that, it's usually because they didn't Curse of Tongues, and then you had
Yeah.
Arcane Explosions going
So
off.
Will is asking the chat, what's with that jersey, man?
Hey, it's the season has started. I saw Will's boys did pretty good today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is football now? Do they have to go to away games? Or is it like basketball right now, where they're like in their own little dome?
Yeah, so they're doing normal season, except that they're leaving it up to individual states and teams to decide what to do with the crowd, and most have elected to have no crowd, and then they pipe crowd in just like they do in the basketball, and it is the weirdest thing ever.
What kind of crowding you said?
Like they do crowd noise, they pipe crowd noise in, so you're watching the game and you know it's dead silent at the stadium, but you can hear all this fake crowd.
Do you see webcams in the back too, like of people like watching the game?
No,
that's what NBA is. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
People are watching with their webcam, like on Zoom.
Yeah, so these guys last week did flat on an hour. I'm sure they can do better than that. I'm so it's interesting that East did 45-42, so just under 46 minutes.
Mhm.
West did 49 minutes. I just can't see Central going slower than 55. I just can't.
Well, we'll see how this second boss goes. I really think Bug Tree is a thing people lose at least 10 seconds on generally, because I don't know if you know about this, but like Alliance guilds, they put Fear Ward in every single one of their players before the raid starts, and so they don't all get feared.
Of course they do.
Yeah, and so it'd be kind of interesting because Horde can't really get away with that. Ishtaka's down.
Oh, that's tough.
Did someone get mind controlled? Did they nuke him?
Now he's actually usually one of their twin tanks. So
could any of these guys twin M tank?
They should be able to. Every warlock should be able to, but it's usually abuse in Ishtaka.
Okay.
That's a shame for him, especially to die on trash. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I wonder why he didn't have his pot cooldown there. He should have had his pot cooldown. Maybe he just forgot.
I don't know what happened. I'm assuming it wasn't aggro. I'm assuming it was a mind control or something.
No, he was just getting chunked. Oh, you're right. The what we're looking at, these raid frames, we can't tell.
Yeah. If it was a warrior, getting mind controlled and then just walking over and hitting him, but I don't know. He probably could take a couple hits. Yeah, I don't know.
So here's the predictions. Who do you think is going to top damage?
Right now, Jesus is doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd probably say that. But wait. Let me go to Involver. My bad. Yeah, Jesus is doing really good. Grease. I think Grease.
Grease is last week. I'm going to go with Jesus. I think Wedges almost got him last week. I think he'll. I think it'll just to be different. I'll go with Jesus.
Just to be different.
Although
okay.
I got to say, wouldn't it be amazing if Azalea could pop it out? That's crazy.
Because it's hard. It's hard though.
It is hard. Poor rogues.
How long are you playing today?
So these guys run 12 healers.
Just an hour for this commentary.
You're just doing this? Okay, cool. I was wondering, could I play?
Yeah, so it's interesting that they run 12 healers. I think it's a strong chord, but they run 6 shaman, 4 priest, 2 druids. And they actually put Sally in a group with the casters so he can pump heals. Without that 6th shaman tonight, Sally has to drop more totems. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Whether they miss his pump because he does a lot of raid heals.
You have Steam? Not Steam.
So yeah, they're moving along pretty quick. Where they're at? They're at about. They ran late, so I don't know where they're at. When Chick gets back, he'll be able to give us the time.
I'm here. Yeah, I have a timer. 7 minutes, 30 seconds right now.
7 minutes, 30 seconds. So they're doing pretty good.
I think a little behind what they wanted to do, like at least a minute. But
what time Best Buy closed today?
Yeah, Death especially on trash, actually really cause a loss of time because the whole raid gets distracted by the fact that you can't immediately pull, you got to wait, you can't chain the pull, so then you got the time for the mobs to run back. DPS doing something that gets themselves killed actually really hurts the overall raid time.
Yeah.
Beyond just their loss of damage. So you notice how it's not the healer's fault. Totally not the healer's fault on Chaka's death. This particular piece of the dungeon right here is somewhere I feel like we can do better at.
Yeah.
This spot is the safe spot.
Are
And
they?
it makes perfect sense.
Are they trying to kill them all at the same time now? Like, is that like one of their strategies?
Yeah. So a lot of speed runs they only get knocked back one time because the knockback happens at 30%, right? So when you bring them all down individually, everyone's getting knocked back at all different times. And so you can get knocked back 4 or 5 times before the stupid mobs die. Whereas if you bring them all down at the same time, then the knockback happens and it only happens once. So the intention is kill them all at the same time to reduce the number of knockbacks going out. But yeah, that's safe spot. So now they moved up on that. Oh no, you see that? That was an ass pull.
Oh my god! What the fuck? Dude. I really hate this. Honestly, I'm very. This we'll see. Let's see how they recover. I'll talk about it after. But I really hate going into this hallway.
They've almost got it under control. They've got one mob out. They've got the couple of mobs out still. People shouldn't really be DPSing yet. I don't think. I feel like they went a bit early on that.
They have to do something. They have to kill him at some point because they put a mean dot on all the melee.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, then you're going to be down tanks. So far, only person who's died is Espar. Jaxer's incredibly low. Okay. They seem to have it under control.
They do.
They have under control.
That pack. I think a guild of our quality, none of our raids should wipe to a double pull like that.
But they shouldn't be pulling it. Happens every
true.
time. Happens every time.
The problem is that it causes multiple deaths. So I don't think that it's like you double pull techies and you're probably going to wipe.
Yeah, well, it's going to lose them in a minute.
But it is going to lose them a minute. Plus, it's a pack they didn't need to kill in the first place anyway. So
yeah,
that's a real. It's a small mistake that a lot of our raids seem to make. The thing is, for those watching later, it's standing in the wrong spot, and it's almost always casters. Like, get your back against the wall on the left of the corridor.
Tanks have also said that sometimes you just get launched twice, and there's no way to reposition. And that's bound to happen. So now they're going to Satura here, about 10 minutes, 30 seconds. And they're not getting knocked back. I don't know how the knockback works exactly. Who does the knockback? Is it one of the small ads? The Royal Guard? I think it's one of the Royal Guard, right? Yeah, the guards.
Yeah, it's the guards.
So if they come once they get out of stun lock, so you have to kill them before they get out of stun lock, which is really hard.
Who did we lose there? Eagle. That's a pet.
So miraculously, they only lost one person from that pack, but they lost a lot of time. They lost a lot of time.
Yeah, the only one they lost was Zespard, so it's not a big deal. To be honest, not a big deal. He also anked in them, so it all got battle resed, so they didn't have to stop. They could keep running. So it's really probably only a minute loss, but it taxes everybody. So, but they got through Satura without anyone dying, so really that kind of resets it, because this gauntlet isn't really a gauntlet. It's more like Mario Kart.
Yeah, I'm going to refresh that stream, because A-Track stream's a little more ahead. Yeah, maybe they're pretty even. Yeah, so let's think here. They're running through this.
So here's an interesting thing about Fankarus. I really think, especially this raid with its 12 healers, could speed up. I'll be interested to see if they do it tonight. You don't need 12 healers on Fankarus. You might need 4 or 5.
Yeah.
You got to drop good heals, real good heals into both tanks. But really, no one else should be taking any damage. So I feel that you could take a good chunk of the healers and have them DPS on Fankarus.
Yeah. Seems they're a little split up here. There's not like they're not like just pure W keying it. Oh, they're okay. They're getting together a little bit faster. Okay. Now, Thinkrus is like, oh my god, I kind of hate that it's just kind of a joke, you know. It's a time. It's the boss where it's kind of a DPS. Like, how fast can you kill it? Right? Check. Oh my god! What the fuck? You see all those ads that came back?
Oh, that's someone's totem back.
Yeah. Or what?
Just don't drop totems in
that's
the gauntlet, guys.
That's a lot of ads, man. They're just gonna kill him while they kill the boss, I guess.
Yeah, they're not. It's not a big deal, but it's a time waste, right? It's going to take them. Oh, they're going to take it into the boss. Even still, people are going to have to kill those for the first 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah, man. Oh, they're cheesing these meters right here.
Nope, none of that damage counts towards shit.
Oil of immolation.
Yeah, like none of the damage to bugs at any point during pretty much any of the bosses counts towards a pass. Like on a bug trio killing the drones that come out doesn't count. Twin M's doesn't count. So it's important. You've got to do it, but it hurts your individual passes. But that's kind of why I don't really rate. I mean, passes matter, but the raid being smooth and moving faster is actually more important.
Yeah, you know, I really wish one of these guys had a loot window so I could see what loot's being dropped.
You can see it on that stream you're just on because it has the combat log, right? So
it does. Yeah, Silithid Carapace. There you go. Yeah, keeps on hiding it because he doesn't have a set. Okay, Silithid, the Cloak of Untold Secrets and the chest guard. So in our chest.
And Visitus, man. And, you know, one of the things that makes me proud about this guild is our Visitus. That outside of Central, was it Central? No, it was South, having problems with Visitus in the first week. Mm-hmm. We just plow through this encounter. Everyone understands it. Enough people have engineering and do the work to be effective in the fight.
And 15 minutes they're pulling Visitus, by the way. Just a note. 15 minutes in. Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing to me because of how many guilds can't kill this boss.
Yeah. They do have a lot of druids. I actually wonder is Dartel. Oh, Dartel. Oh, he's stabbing and cleansing poison. Okay.
Yeah, you and I have talked about this. I really think druids actually are really handy in this fight because you've got 5 parties covered by. That was a quick freeze. You got 5 parties covered by the shamans. The druids can each take 1 party and then just roll abolish poison on the 5 people in that party, and no one will ever take poison damage.
Yeah.
But that looked really good. That looks really good.
I made a mistake. I didn't turn on streamer mode. There we go. So now I should show up in the Discord. I'm there now. Okay, that was really good, actually. I wonder who did the most. I always see I want to know who did the most damage, you know, in in that encounter, right? Just from a sapper point of view, because I've only ever seen someone do 5.5k sapper damage the most. You know, one person do. Let's see here, did he even loot? Oh, he got the loot. Fire enchant, the bindings of dominance, slime coated leggings, and the command bindings. Is dominance and command always going to drop off this boss?
Yep. Yeah, the tier pieces are all set drops. So you're always going to get 2 of each of those, and then basically 1 of everything else.
What piece does this one give? The dominance and command.
It's shoulders and boots.
Shoulders and boots. Okay. Okay, so 17 minutes going to this trash. Nothing. I mean, they're not doing anything too sweaty here. I can't remember how fast East was running here, but they can gain up a lot of time. Close. They can gain a lot of time because if they just keep moving forward, just because they haven't had any deaths, and
West.
Go ahead.
The West logs are a bit scuffed this week, but I believe, based on what I'm seeing, West killed Visitus at 16:27.
Okay.
So then very close to the West.
They're very close. And the thing is, this has a better ID. I'm sure you heard about this. People are doing They're fishing for IDs. I don't know how good ID this is, but they spent some time on it.
It's pretty good. They've got they've only got 1 pack that might slow them down. So
yeah, one pack?
I don't know how I
Mind Slayers? Damn.
To be honest, To be honest, if I ran World of Warcraft logs, I would basically just say
You can't
if you don't
police it.
kill. Yes, you can. You can say if you don't kill this many Mind Slayers, I'm not counting your.
No, you can't police
your-
that, man.
Was it 1542? Now, Wesley, I was looking at the logs. Right, there's 2 logs up there, and one of them is just so naffed. It's like it's hard to know what the real log was for this week.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but the thing is, they can gain a lot of time on these trash packs. So you're saying there's only like maybe one Mind Slayer pack? That's ridiculously good. I'm actually kind of curious how they'll tackle every pack, knowing most packs are Slayers.
I find the meta of Classic to be antipathy to the concept of Classic.
Yeah,
I get it.
I don't like that people look at that RNG thing. But the thing is, if for a speed run, it kind of makes sense. I would not do it for every week because I think that's kind of ridiculous. Because we're not really trying to do a speed run every single week, right?
Yeah, we will because we do. I mean, we do every week. I mean, think about BWL. There was never not a speed run week.
Okay, are they just gonna pop sappers on this one? Wait,
Double pull.
did one wasp?
I-
Did one wasp from one group not want to come? Did they split up sometimes? Is that what's going on?
Oh, did you see that? Oh my gosh, who was
This-
that nearly died?
It's pretty good. Oh, I didn't see that.
Group 5.
Group 5? Yeah, I didn't see. Maybe Uncle
I've got a
Bernie, but he's
squid.
already dead.
It was
Oh.
Uncle Bernie. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want, I can give you the link to these streams so you can watch them
I
on
know. I just get a squint with my old eyes.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
That was quick.
That was good. This is good. This is their last trash pack until the boss, and so they're just gonna run into the boss.
That was insanely fast.
Yeah, there was no issues either. They didn't like overpull. They didn't. No hunters died. Oh, there's still one more trash pack actually. What's the timer at now? I got you, Stokes. It's almost 20 minutes, 1955. So they're pulling Satura. I'll tell you exactly when. Sorry, I didn't start a timer right when we started. And these guys, you know what? Streamers need to put like a timer up when they start. They don't have to wait for this trash. They can just go in. It's like one wasp.
Is that what they're doing? That's what they're doing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this wasp gets them in combat a little bit, so it slows them down, but it's fine. 20 minutes, 20 seconds. That's when they pull this. 20 minutes, 30 seconds. Right there.
They are flying.
So they're Wesley's saying they killed him at 20 minutes, so we'll see exactly. They'll probably be 20. They'll probably like 1 minute and a half, 1.5 minutes behind. 1 minute behind. Oh, dude, this is sick.
This encounter is too large, and same with Twin Imps, by the way. Depending on where your logger is standing, it doesn't get the whole room. And I thought even though they expanded the log range, it still doesn't get the whole room.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this up on the screen because we have East. He gave me East speed run times, so this is actually nice to have for just a comparison, especially for next week. And I'm gonna have up and ready as an image.
Again, they got nothing great. They did get an enchant of stealth. Yay! The Black Lotus enchant that no one's ever.
Gloves of Messiah. I do. You'd be so really surprised how many people get that. It's one of the more strange things that I think people get, but they do that right.
So how many plagues are they going to get? That's the only thing that can really slow you down here is plague, in my opinion. Or ass pulling and getting 2 of these things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any guild doing that, but that happens. Okay, sweet. I have this here.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
You like that? I'm gonna put it on the right. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger because you literally can't see it. All right. So you can't see where they're at right now, but they're at 22 minutes on my clock. So hopefully they get to Twin Imps and kill Twin Imps like 28 minutes or 30 minutes, and they can make up time through the better trash packs. But they unfortunately got a plague on this first one and a bad patrol of Anubis Saths. Can you distract Anubis Saths? I've just never seen anyone do it. I've just never seen anyone just walk up to actually distract them.
Alright, so it's a thunderclap meteorite.
Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Everyone's like half. Oh my god. Okay, Uncle Bernie's dead. BCS is dead.
Ooh.
Margraveless is dead. Everyone's like at minuscule health here. Ooh, this is bad. Everyone needs to pop like a GFPP or something. Wow. Ow. Espar's dead. Okay.
I would have said it's one of the easier combos, but
they were
it's very unforgiving. The damage output is extremely high.
Yeah, that was insane. That was way too much damage at once.
They were like a split second too slow to react, and the whole raid got thunderclapped and meteorited.
And they're all Yeah, 4+ dead.
Right.
I mean, I guess East had also had a hard time in this room. Gosh, it's actually a lot of time loss.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Culture. The tanks should have met that when they saw it was thunderclap.
Yeah. Only 2 locks with buffs now? Yes, you're right. So it's a logic and abuse.
That's a solid. They're solid there. And to be honest with you, you don't need world buffs. It just means you don't have to pop a Titans. If you lose your world buffs, you just got to pop a Titans.
Okay. Okay, I can't tell what this is at all.
It was Meteorite. Must be Shadowbolt.
No, they're all ranged. I think it's Thunderclap. But they're not taking as much damage because they have it under control this time. And it's going to explode. Is it immune to physical damage only?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can't kill it.
They have a lot of health. Yeah.
The AQ20 ones are actually relatively easy to kill through the explode. The 40, not so.
Yeah. I'll let you know when they get to this. So Shadowbolt, Meteor. Should be easy. They only have 2 more Noob Assass after this.
Yeah, I feel like they slowed down a little, but they pulled that pretty quick. So
yeah, I think they're probably gonna pull Twin Amps a little faster though, just because we'll just see after the next couple packs. Someone's gonna get hit by this. Oh no, did it die? Didn't explode. I guess they had a pretty hot ignite on it or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, actually there's only one more Noob Assass. Hey, what's up? What's up, Cambeast? Nice to see you, dude. We're just doing a TL commentary of the speed run. This is north at the moment, and I have on the side here. You see, it's I'm gonna move around a little bit. It's this thing right here, and it's just East time. They just want to go off comparison here. So they did get a plague here. So it's gonna slow them down again going in there. Hopefully. You know, some guilds, they run through this so fast, right? They get, like, double plague. And basically they just die immediately.
Yeah, see, I think the play here is it shouldn't actually slow down the pool because you got no more Noob Assass. You run in, your Warlocks are putting the gear on they need. You've got a few healers who are still healing a couple of people with plague. You could even pull, because you're not in combat, everyone else can drink. You could even pull while people still have plague.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a small inconvenience on the mana of the healers, but you should be able to cope with it.
Yeah. Oh man, he's buffing his pet, man. Oof.
Hey, don't laugh. You go and look at
good.
some of the top passes and Warlocks who are SM Ruin or get about 10% of their damage from pets, but Hunters get quite a bit more.
How many are SM Rune?
Not many.
Oh, well, okay. Yep. Richard's saying he might have messed the poll up, but I don't know which poll it was. So, going to this fight, they have the A-Trick on the right side, and then I think Jack's on the left side. Actually, no, Jack's on the right side with them. Okay, oh well. Reese on the left side. And then...
Let's see how pretty quick.
Let's see how fast it is. So they pulled at 27 minutes flat. So they are like just straight up probably going to be 3 minutes behind,
which puts them right in line with West, and they have the fished ID. Oh boy, I think unless they mess up, I think they're going to beat West time here.
Yeah,
Who died?
Oh, Watanabe. I don't remember what class this person is. Or Mage. A Mage died already.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that shocks me. Mages and their ignites.
Yeah, especially off the bat, you don't even want to like DPS almost. Like you want to just maybe throw a Scorch out and a Fireball and then chill. So he's just bringing it over here to the torch. I think that's a good place to put it as a torch. But see here, he has some pretty good thread on it right now. A track. I can't tell if there's a. Oh, there is riven spikes on it. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I agree with you, Stokes. I think they're going to do sub 48.
Sub 48. Yeah, I'm just. Go ahead.
With the ID they've got, I just don't see how they don't. I think they're going to, and because the advantage is they could even double pull. If they double pull this Cthulhu Trash accidentally, I still think they'd be able to handle it. It'll be interesting.
I actually really want them to kind of push this, and I want to see how fast. Most importantly, I'm going to time how long it takes between Twin Imps and Oro. That's going to be the big time difference, I think. And I want it, and basically the other raids can gauge how fast they can run based off of that because of the new trash meta, right?
I don't know about this whole meta. The world buffing was rough enough, but to have someone hold open an ID and for 3 days that you spent like 12 hours fishing for.
Honestly, though, it doesn't take that long. Margrave spent an extra long time, and he actually lost an ID because he left. So it was weird. Apparently, it doesn't actually take that long. People freak out about it, but yeah. But they seem to have no problems. Like everyone's mana seems really good. Everyone's damage is just dying really fast. It's almost an execute range right now. Right now we're at 29 minutes 30 seconds. So they're probably gonna hit like 30 minutes. So they're 2.5 minutes behind East, and they have only one death in this raid right now. So they can just start pulling right away. Actually, someone could just walk over there and get ready to mark. Ideally. So yeah, Twin Imps down at basically 30 minutes flat. The circlet dropped, of course, because that's what always drops. The diadem, of course. The belt, the Royal Karaji belt, and the amulet of Veclanash. Nice. I like that.
All right.
Yeah.
So Cambys, this is the meta change that happened this week. You can use a priest can use mind vision and chain cast it through the raid to get to the Cthulhu Trash to look at the packs. These packs of trash are random of what's in them. There's the Slayers, there's the Champions, and there's the
Mind Slayers. So,
yeah,
the Slayers and Mind Slayers.
Yeah, so there's the Slayers are obviously significantly easier to deal with because they don't give a horror effect. So basically, what you do is you chain cast your mind vision. You look at what the packs are. You kind of then wait. You go out, reset, come back in, and when you find a pack a series of packs that you like, that's going to make it easier, the fewest mind slayers possible. Then you have somebody hold that ID open. So this ID was fished yesterday, I think. Last night.
No, they lost that ID. So it was fished a couple hours ago.
Oh, a couple hours ago.
And I believe we're gonna see what we have right now, but first pack only Slayers, so that's already pretty good.
Yeah, and so Cambys, it's totally stupid. It's utterly ridiculous because basically what it means now is if you don't do that and you get multiple packs or Mind Slayers in every pack, then you're adding 4 to 5 minutes to your run versus people who do it so easily 4 to 5 minutes.
The second pack is only Slayers again. So no Mind Slayers quite yet. I'm assuming it's going to be one of the later packs.
Yeah, I thought it was. I don't know the layout of this pack.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming.
Do you know where they've got Mind Slayers? Is it the last pack or that? I thought that was last night's ID that I knew about.
Yeah. Well, people were also talking about like what's one way to decrease the runtime of a speed run, and this is like significantly the number one thing someone personally solo can do. So yeah.
They're going to have to do something about this.
Yeah. I mean, you could. I don't really think Mind Vision should be able to be used in a raid. I'm going to be honest.
See that? They pulled the next pack before they'd even finished killing them before.
Wasley has a stats for me. Thank you, Wasley. However, I'm just going to go into this with a fresh state of mind just for stream, okay? Just to see where things lay out. But there aren't very many Mind Slayers in here. They actually say it's like one in every. Stokes had the numbers, dude. How many? One in every what is only Slayers? One of how many raids is only Slayers? It saves an
Okay, so
immense amount of
it
time.
looks like they've got. If I'm reading this right, is it 4 in total? Is that the M is Stokes? Looks like they've got 4 in total to kill.
Yeah. 1 in 69. 1 in 3,200. Yeah, I feel like 1 in 3,200 is probably more accurate than 1 in 69. So they said if you have 31 priests do 10 lockout IDs, then you can find it easy. Just easy peasy. This pack also has all Slayers. Yeah, there's 6 unique sets. Yeah, there's a lot of RNG in that. Just math wise, it comes out like that. But I wonder if there is something like that. Now in the future, are people like like for example, if they police it, do you have to mind vision and make sure that's even? Or they have to go the opposite way?
Yeah, I
Calzarek?
actually agree with you, Chick. I agree with you, Chick. I don't see how logs can police this because what if a raid puts together a run and it is legit?
Yeah,
The only one who can fix this are Blizzard. Well, kiss that, wish goodbye.
yeah, exactly. The thing is, too, you can't check the Nubasath RNG, which is kind of funny in the ape, not in the apes one, the progress one. They had really good packs here, but all their Nubasaths were plague, every single one. So yeah, but get your fishing poles out. It's fishing season, right? That's what's gonna end up being, for only DMF weeks. So this week, next week, and then next month, I believe. It'll probably be a normal thing.
I mean, just this alone. I mean, there's one. I've got one Slayer here to kill. Like they've got the two things it does, and everybody understands this on this channel at the moment. But the two things it does is it means you don't have the big delay at the end of a pool where everyone's feared. Second thing it does is these are actually much less mana intensive. They're much more in control. Even though the Slayers the Slayers actually do more damage. That Whirlwind's a bit nasty, right? But you can control it and burst them down, and the raid's actually taking less damage.
Yeah. But they're flying through right now. Right now they're actually at 35 minutes 40 seconds. I did like a little hand gesture because I started like the timer 10 seconds late, so I'm guesstimating. So they're racing to Uro. Uro's 39 minutes 30 seconds. So they have like 4 minutes to get to Uro, which I think they'll probably be like a minute behind that. So they'll probably do like a 47-minute run, I think.
And no Mind Slayer again.
And they're saving execute. I guess we learned at Oro how to avoid popcorn and just do more damage in the before the popcorn pops, right? At the enraged phase.
Yeah, that's another interesting change that you just get it if you can get mounted before the popcorn comes out, which means killing him before the popcorn comes out because it's a timed delay.
Oh, okay. So popcorn will come out. That's guaranteed to come out.
Popcorn will come out. It's guaranteed. The thing is, it comes out at a particular time delay after you push him in that.
Will they still aggro to you? Like, will they follow you to like Cthulhu's room?
No.
Oh, they'll just sit there.
No.
Okay.
Yes. So what you want to do is mount up and run the fuck away. And basically, so what you actually want to do is try to pull the pack that's up the ramp to the right here. So we'll kill the two patrols, kill the Anubisath in that room, and then kill the Anubisath up to the right. Because then what you get to do is you mount up when you kill Uru, and you run all the way to Cthulhu.
Yeah, okay, great. So they're doing the second Anubisath pull with the nullifiers, and then there's a double Mind Slayer pack. I don't know if they're going to pull that with it. I think they shouldn't probably walk into it after these destroyers.
So they went from 3 minutes behind to pretty equal. Am I thinking about that right? Where are they at the moment?
They're at 37:20 or 37:30.
And those are the kill times, right? That you got up there. So they are a little behind still.
A little behind still. Up. Yeah. Actually, no, they just pulled this trash right here. Okay, cool. No,
By
they
the
got
way, I am extremely happy that football's back. I think we need something that's not shit to talk about.
video games. Hey,
No,
man.
football.
Oh, okay.
But I am a little disappointed. I don't think my team's going to do all that well this year.
Yeah. Who is going to win the Corona season of the Super Bowl? maybe maybe the football team. You know the football team. Have you heard of this team?
The football team, yeah. I did have a chuckle about that.
They didn't kill both Mind Slayers at once, unfortunately. Actually, yeah, they spread them out for some reason, huh? Yikers.
They did a decent job on the first one of not fearing too many people.
Yeah, okay. Oh, then now they're going to pull the last pack. I believe these have no Mind Slayers, okay.
They did a decent enough job of not getting a massive number of people feared. So.
Yeah, no one died. No one died to this trash. This is really good. Like,
oh, look, no Mind Slayers.
Yeah. See here, we're approaching 39 minutes here. I'll tell you right when they pull what time they're at. And also, by the way, Greece is above by 8K, I think. Or okay, listen, I don't know if this is right. 190K. It feels kind of low for everybody, but that might be accurate. No. That was just that fight. Nah, Jesus is slamming this with Greece being right behind by 4 million. So it's probably gonna be Jesus.
I tell you, they were very, very close.
What is Azalea doing? What is Azalea just on crack, dude? How much damage he's doing?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Really good player.
Is he a sword rogue? I don't know if he's.
I'm not going to correct you. I'm not correcting you, Chick.
What do you mean?
You're just showing how much you don't know our guild.
Yeah, I've never really talked much to Azalea or seen this raid, right? Yeah. No, that's not Defa. This is no, Azalea is not Defa. Yeah, Defa is just Defa right now. Cambeast boy. Oh, that's right. Cambeast can't make our raids because they're too early for him.
He's too cool over on Pharaoh.
Yeah, he's too cool because he has to raid really late, really late. But this guy's almost ranked 14. Oh wow!
I have to admit, I don't watch too many of the streamers, and I don't make a habit of watching Asmongold. But I happened to watch one of his highlights the other day. It was just someone posted it to me because it was pretty funny. It was him talking about how he logged in one day and told his guild that he'd do Scarab Lord if everyone gave him all the stuff to do it, and they told him no, and he looked genuinely fuck those fools.
I'm like, I don't know what they are. They keep on being left upstairs, and I don't know what they are.
Yeah. Special commentary from the
from Chick Mom. Yeah. She brought me some steak.
Oh, nice.
I actually sous vide'd it, but she did everything else, so that's nice. All right. Okay. They're going into this. It's 41 minutes and 15 seconds. So they're about almost 2 minutes behind. A minute 45 seconds behind East. But that's really good. They made up time. They made up actually. They actually made up more than a minute and a half. Actually, compared to East, because of those packs.
That Warlock's a little far to the right there. Okay, so the strategy here is, see the mages on the right-hand side of the screen?
Yeah.
They're going to eventually pull aggro and get sandblasted. These two Warlocks that are halfway between the raid and halfway between the mages, that's actually the wrong spot. Because either you want to be over with the mages, because if you pull aggro, you're going to sandblast both the mages and the raid. You either want to be in the raid and don't pull aggro, or be over with the mages. It's standing halfway between the raid and the mages is just the wrong place.
Yeah, Darkchild's doing really good. He actually second person to be sandblasted there. Oh, they're wrecking right now. They want to kill us fight very fast. They're yelling at everybody, mount up as soon as possible.
Yep. You want to get mounted and get the hell out.
Mount. Can they mount? No, they weren't able to get it off. Oh, yes, they did. They got it off. Yes,
they got it off.
Oh, that's so big. Yep. That's so big.
Yep. And so you leave
42 minutes, 30 seconds. 42 minutes, 30 seconds.
All those totems, though. Ooh, I wonder what those totems are going to do.
And they have no more trash. Actually, that totems, you're right. If that puts them in combat, will that knock them off the mount?
If they catch them. I don't know the answer to that.
because they get afraid, you know, when something's near them. So, he just dismounted to pop a potion. Why can't you drink and drive? I don't get it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I've always
bullshit.
wondered why you can't craft bandages on a flight path. Like if I'm sitting on the back of a river and I should be able to make a bandage.
Well, your thing is you're steering the griffin, right? Not a lot of
Yeah.
Not a lot
No,
of
you're
leeway.
not. The griffin's doing all the job. You can't steer the
Yeah,
griffin.
but there's like all this wind going on, you know. You gotta hold on and stuff. You can't just sit there and make bandages and like knit, you know.
I'm actually surprised.
By the way, the hat dropped. The hat dropped.
Yeah, I'm surprised they stopped to loot. I'm actually honestly surprised. It's a bit looting is a bit naffy in classic. Like it can take time that you probably didn't have.
I think I don't know what the best classes to do this, but maybe a mage is because he can blink away from anything and catch up right away.
Boy, this is impressive. North, there's a lot. They've done a lot right tonight. A lot right.
Going in right now, 43 minutes 45 seconds. The fight is usually 3 to 4 minutes. They have not scuffed up the entrance here. They have not scuffed up the. Oh, is this gonna be bad here? No, it's flawless. No one died at the entrance. Wow, big. What's the current time? 44 minutes, 10 seconds right now. Wisely.
Ooh, that's a good time.
Yeah, that's really, really good. So it's
all going to come down to the RNG of the stomach. Who gets put into the stomach?
Yeah, I don't think they have quite enough damage to beat the time, though. But
no, it all comes down to that stomach, dude. Like if a ball of DPS gets thrown into the stomach first, then they're going to kill those real quick.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're slamming here. Let's see here. Eye tentacles. They're moving around. They don't have to deal with a second dark glare, I think, or even like one more thing. They're just gonna kill it right now. They're about to go into 45 minutes when it is dead. No, yeah, 45 minutes exactly when AQ40 dies. So let's see who it soaks up. It's always going to be bad RNG, to be honest. I think it's always tends to be like the worst case scenario.
It's a healer and a tank. And really?
Yeah, in that order. Yeah. I wish you had a weak or something for this. Let's see here.
You can kind of see by the ray frame.
There's a neat weak or that shows like a lot of information. If everyone shares it, it's actually pretty cool. I don't see anyone in there right now. Has it eaten anybody?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, and I don't. Everyone's name is. Yeah, I'm gonna look at Richard's, but Richard's like far away from everybody, so it's really hard to tell.
Oh yeah, he is.
I don't see like a weak aura or anything like that. Okay, Espard and Beast Person and Jaxer are both in there. Espard's been in there the longest, so a healer's been in there the longest. Beast Person's in there, Jaxer's in there.
Jaxer does pump. He might be that tank, but he pumps. So
yeah. Logic's in there. Okay. They're just hopefully the thing is people will tell you if you get in the stomach, you die, you suicide in order to get it down. Zixin, so 2 healers. So another healer's in there to help out, because Espard's gonna have to probably die, to be honest, or get out right now. Because he just got out of there. Beast Person's at 9 stacks. The second tentacle is at 20%. They're just gonna push it right now, and they pushed it. And it's good timing too. They didn't have a thing up, so I'm gonna have the timer here, guys. I don't have the exact. Can you get the Warcraft logs up? Maybe get ready to. We can show that actually. See your raid logs.
That's a great raid, North. Really well done.
Yeah, really good. 46 minutes. Basically right over 47 minutes. Barely over 47 minutes. So Death Sting! Oh, big! What else? Eye of Cthulhu, Grasp of the Old God. So Grasp of the Old God and Death Sting. Wait, does Grasp always drop? No. What is Grasp? Is that a belt? The healing belt?
Yes.
Nice. Very solid raid, guys. About 47 minutes. We'll get the actual Warcraft logs, but like maybe 47 minutes, 10 seconds at the high end of it, I would say. Very, very, very good. Especially that actually really helps. They shipped about a minute and a half off of their time when it came
No,
to
dude.
no
That's a massive increase. That's
no
like
of
they
the
went
time
from an
between.
hour on the dot.
I'm talking between Oro and
All
Twin
right.
Amps. That trash compared to East, they were a minute and a half faster.
I mean, that's like nearly. It's basically nearly 25% better.
Yeah,
It's just unbelievable.
really, really good. I'm going through this right now and see what I can get out of this. Encounters and trash fights. I don't really know how I could tell this because it hasn't quite updated with the Cthulhu kill quite yet. But if you guys can help me out with that right now, I can link this actually in the channel, and you guys can tell me like what the hell I'm. Because I know it takes 47 minutes, 8 seconds. Okay, thank you. I'll believe that. That's good. So as far as you said, most damage, encounters, and trash fights was Jesus, and then Greece was 4 million right behind. So pretty good. Very competitive. Healing, Selekillik really killing it here. Of course, like some of these shamans do damage, and very good healers overall. Did you say they run less healers?
All right, so
Oh.
the shamans don't really do damage. Elwyn does a tiny amount of melee.
Well,
but
let's
really,
look
the
at
truth
here.
is
Yeah, you're right.
they run 12 healers. They run 12 healers. Ripstein is a shadow priest. Everyone else is healing.
Yeah, looking at pure boss damage real quick. Greaston
Wow.
Moore.
I went with my man Wedges and he didn't disappoint. What a great night! Holy cow.
Mages being very competitive, very good, and just a lot of great damage. Even Ashtaka, died a little early on. He ended up a little bit, a little DPS less, but he did die like first thing. Ripstein actually doing really good. He did have world buffs the whole time, but Uncle Bernie, he died early on, so he couldn't quite pump as much as some of the rest of Fury Warriors, but that's just how it goes, I guess. Just real quick, I guess I won't really go. I'm just gonna go through a few of these parses, okay? Because we do look at that as well a little bit. I'm gonna go by parse percentage here, guys. Azalea with a 99 parse percentage here. Sanguini Abuse 0WRX. Prophet, it's nothing to sneeze at, but Silted Family, Vike. Why did he get so much damage out here, man? Just cleave damage? Lots of 99s here, guys. Satura. Oh yeah, this isn't.
All right, they're posted 4708.
4708, nice. That's
4708. Good
solid.
enough for 64th in.
Have I been muted this whole time?
No.
Oh, okay. Just wondering.
64th in the world. Unbelievable.
Really good, yeah. Is that second on the server, or I don't know? Is that third on the server?
Looking.
Is it even on the server yet?
It is second on the server by 3 seconds over Bipolar.
Nice. I don't know when they raid.
It's now TL East and then TL North and then Bipolar.
Nice, very solid. I'm sure they're
and then TL West. Ooh, West needs to get up there ahead of Bipolar.
Yeah. And where's TL Central, man? They don't even have a log here this week. Wow, they even raided?
No, he got scuffed.
I know. Yeah. Viscidus. This is a kind of a small one I want to look at. Azalea had 3.9k sapper damage, 4.6k sapper damage, 4.1k. That's pretty good. 4.1k sapper damage is pretty good. Can't be nothing to snuff at, right? Oro. Oh, wait, I just skipped like 3 bosses. Huron. Saying good damage. Zelia's just 99 parsing this whole night. Pretty much every boss fight. Super good work. Beast Person pulling a 60 parse. Sanguine doing a 99. Yeah, I mean, oh. Some people are soaking. I forget. Yeah, that's a specific fight. Twin Imps. Pretty good. Watanabe did die super early on, but very, very good damage, especially from melee. I'm glad melee are able to pump in this raid on the boss. So that's always really important, right? And it's actually really hard. It's super hard to get like 99s. Marv Giggles has got a 99. Is that a normal thing to do as a warlock tank? Just doing more damage?
No. Ooh, was he tanking? Let's have a look. Margrave
Actually,
was non-tank.
he died. No, he's just pumping. I think he
wait.
lost world buffs too.
Wait, I'm looking at the wrong. Wait, I apologize. I was looking at Twin Imps. He was not tanking.
Okay.
The tanks there were Ichitaka and Abuse. They're normal tanks.
They didn't switch at all. Okay. That's fine. Oro.
That's a good pass by Margraves to beat a mage and come pretty close to the others. That's a very good.
Margraves actually did really good. Generally, Abuses did really good here. Reese pulled up a 96, man. Oh man, gotta see the Reese parts. But they drove. Honestly, their strategy for Oro is like Biss. Like that, just to skip those should be like a thing people do every week. Personally, like every raid should be able to try to pump that. Generally, like that should be their goal. And then Cthulhu, super good. Like nothing to argue about. Good numbers here. Desting dropped. I wonder who's gonna get that. That's hopefully it doesn't go to a Thunder Fury Warrior. But that's
it's interesting. Yeah, so Uru was the place where Eldwin and Espard were both melee DPSing.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks to me, and that actually kind of half makes sense because there's not a lot of raid damage going out if people aren't being sandblasted.
Yeah, and they actually did like 360, 280 DPS. Like, that's really good.
And they're both meleeing, so that guarantees the swinging Nightfall. Let's go look at the Nightfall. What was the Nightfall uptime?
Oh, yeah, actually, that's a good question. Where do I find that?
You go over to enemies and then debuffs. It's to the bottom. The Nightfall uptime was 5%. Oh, that sucks. It didn't. Oh, but you know what? It procced during the enrage phase.
Ah, okay.
Which is perfect because it helped them kill it. That's that little bit faster.
Okay. I'm trying to think of anything they can improve on here. What would you say this raid could improve on for next?
I think it's
CMF?
the same thing it always is. You had a few people die early to DPS on trash. That's really sloppy play. I mean, we all do it from time to time, but clean that up. Don't let yourself get killed on trash. It's the Arspool. They did that time with an Arspool that probably cost them a minute because they didn't need to clear that pack.
Yeah.
So obviously, don't Arspool. Again, that means don't stand in the place you shouldn't stand on trash. Outside of that, I actually thought they did really well. I didn't see much wrong. It looked like they were pulling at a good pace. They weren't slowing down. They weren't stopping. So maybe do a little bit more DPS.
Yeah. I think
work out.
One thing that hit them kind of hard is the travel time between the very first trash, the very first pull, the whole dungeon, and Bug Trio. That's where they lost the most amount of time, I think, that they can make up just by moving faster. And killing that trash faster. Maybe that's a thing, but
yeah, something went wrong on Scarum. I'd like to go back and see it. What happened? Why did people die on Scarum?
It was Uncle Bernie, one guy, but I'll check it out right now. I'll go look at it. Let's go look at the VOD. Pull up the VOD, Jamie. All right, I'm just gonna skip through some of this trash.
He died to multiple earth shocks.
Oh, okay. I wonder if he like whirlwinded him or something, and then they got him. But that seems to be like a very common thing. Like, or maybe it's like deep wounds on a target that moved far away, you know, and they earth shock you because you're too far away.
Yeah. So he had aggro on, I think, 2 of them. It's the same thing that happened in So he got hit by 2, and then he got earth shocked by 2.
Yeah. So damn, man. Like it's so. The thing is, it hits warriors too because I think it is deep wounds. Personally, like it just they teleport and your target's too far away. But generally, Scarums seem to go by pretty quick. But my question is, how long did it take to get to Bug Trio, and why did it take so long? Because one person only had to stay back and res.
So they did the triple pack. That gives that spits out the little guy. So that one's. It depends on whether you kill that patrol before or after. It can be.
Yeah. I'm curious because I think I just straight up maybe looked away when this happened. So they pull this one. I'm gonna actually skip this because this was fine. They run down. How long did they wait for this trash? Oh yeah, this is.
Ooh,
They need to just jump down into it. Yeah.
So serious question. How many people do you think will have DMF next week in this raid?
One half.
Yeah, I think so. It's insane to me to think that people will go tonight, get the buff, rebuff everything after a raid, and then will stay up for the entire week. But I think that's what they'll do. I think all of their top DPS will do that.
You may not see a couple mages do it. I mean that's weird. Say just the mages, okay? You may not see a couple individuals do it. I think you definitely would see warriors doing it, like getting DMF, and I don't think a healer is necessary to get it. But I know Jaxer's been one to do that before. I know that Eldon's been one to do that before, right? Reese won't do that, I don't think. Maybe he will, actually. So, all the gamers that care will raid log for a week. Yeah, get him Coke Rage. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think so. I do think so.
Why not make it 3 weeks? It's fine. Just get it and save it for the next week, the week after that. Some people do that by accident. Like Pickles, he had his for the last DMF before. I couldn't believe it on his rogue. But he didn't want to log into it anyway. So yeah. It's Crocodile here as well. Yeah, they just ran a little slower between the first boss and this boss. Between the starting poll into this compared to East. But generally, very solid.
So I think they were heading towards about a 50-minute run. And then they were very, very fast through the Cthulhu trash.
Yeah, Finkers and Beyond, I think they were pretty fast.
So that means the fishing expedition saved them probably, 3 minutes?
I'd say about a minute and a half. I think.
No, I know. I think it's much more than that.
Because when I timed it, when they killed Cthulhu, no, it's a twin eps, it was at 30 minutes, And then they killed, what do you call it? Oro a minute and 45 seconds later, right? So, it's pretty good, actually. Generally, what time do they pull Oro? Yeah. It was pretty solid. So I think it's about a minute and a half personally, but they'll go through the numbers, they'll crunch the numbers, right? They'll figure that out. But I don't think there's anything else much to talk about right now. Do you want to talk about anything before we end the stream?
No. So just putting it in, just comparing, right? So they killed Twin Amps at 7:41. They killed Cthulhu at 7:58. So it took them 17 minutes to get from Twin Amps to killing Cthulhu. West, which is a very similar raid, in my opinion, pretty equally skilled. They killed Huhuron at 8:33 and Cthulhu at 8:59. So it took West 26 minutes to go from... 39 to 59. So it took West 20 minutes to go from Twin Amps to Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm.
It took 16. 17. So I think it's about 3 minutes, but well, that's not probably true. You're probably right, because how long did they save by not killing the bugs? Probably a minute. So yeah, you think you're probably right. 1.5, 2 minutes for the fishing, and then 1 minute for the Uru strat. Really good raid. Very, very good raid, guys.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for helping me commentate this again. It's pretty good. Maybe we'll do some more Tuesday. Maybe we'll see how that goes.
Anybody who listens to this, help your healers out. Go do some green dragon farming.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'm gonna host Kyle actually, so I'd like you all to give him one of these, a Chick W. If you don't know how to spell that, it's just it's kind of like that, right? Just give him a Chick W when we host him, okay? And thanks for watching. Chick W out.
Ah, good raid.